All right. Let's pour a little coffee. Is Stephen Morinello here? Is Stevie here? Morinello, if you are Mikey, my man, St. Francis of Rome, please watch over Mr. Mikey. Let's see if our paisan Morinello is here. Is Stephen Morinello here in the building? I don't see him. Pasta Vazo, Johnny Maron, what's going on? All right, let's go. Let's open it up right for Stevie Morinello. He's out there on the road. We're gonna do it right. I know we play it quite often, but I mean, you get the feeling. Now, Mikey, watch all of these places. Watch this video if you can. Come on, Frankie, take us in. Take us right over the bridge.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there,
and right over that bridge. Let's go, baby.
Anywhere it's up
Love
to
it.
You.
We're talking Harvey Keitel today, guys. Who is that right there? Who is that right? Come on, take us over the bridge, Frankie. Let's go, cuz. Bang! There we go. Never gets old, Steven. Isn't it something? It never gets old, cuz. Here we go. Wake up. All right. Buffalo Billy. My search engine optimization expert. There we go, right over the bridge. There we go. Delilah, look at that. Power. Take us over, baby. Take us over. Look at that. Look at that. What?
Town blues.
What? CG2. What? There you go. We're coming in. We're coming in strong today, guys. Right, Delilah? Gotta keep every day. Grind it out. Oh, beautiful, Octavia. All right, here we go. Here we go.
If I can make it there,
Better believe it.
I'm gonna make it.
Let's go. Let's get a 25 piece here this morning.
It's up to you.
I know, right?
New York,
We'll see. We'll see.
New York.
We'll see, Morinello. Taking it home, baby.
New York.
There we go. Right where we belong. All right, and we got CG2 back in the mix. Hello, CG2. We missed you. You were gone a little bit, taking care of family things, and that is what you do, CG2. First order of business. The Serenity Prayer. Octavia Grace, show the love for the Serenity Prayer. It's important. Second order of business. Delilah, hope you grind through this weekend. Tangaris, don't go crazy. Those infusions, they put a little into your body, and but there's a positive aspect of it. So prayers out to the lovely Delilah, and of course, the one and only Jamesy, as I call him, James Simpson. I don't know what to say, my man. Modern medicine, you must listen, pay attention to your body, and do what you got to do. I'm not. You got me bugging out yesterday. All right, James, you got to take care of things. So, and Mike F., I don't know where you are. Salute, Sven Larson. A little coffee. Oh, my God. Let me check numbers. Every time CG2 comes in, she makes me check numbers, the bull. Polak is here. Someone was asking about you, Polak. Where have you been? Like you were out of favor with me. Can you imagine how people talk? All right, all right. So CG2, I'm gonna go with we are at 6687. That means how much are we away from 6.7K? Math, please. Where's the teachers? Hey, teacher, I know you're on the road, but what is 6,700 minus 6687? Polak is the best. The bull. Brooklyn for life. Paging Dr. Crush. James Simpson, hope you're doing well this morning. Well, he overexerted himself on the live yesterday. He overexerted himself. 13, Michael Didarian. Okay, so hey, your social club is 13 away from 6.7K. That ain't bad for a guy that doesn't know what he's doing and has no goals. Like you were out of favor with me. I was never out of favor. I will never be out of favor with anybody, especially on YouTube. Absolutely not. Polak takes care. I know this, buddy. You know what it is, Polak. People, when they see people every day or impactful people such as yourself, when they're not around, people question, what happened? Did something go wrong? Good morning, McGilla Gorilla. Great to see you. We got all the social club crew coming back today on a Saturday morning for a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. All right. Was that my only orders of business? I think prayers out, obviously, to everybody. I remember Tommy when he had 300 subs. Yeah, man. 300. You were there when I had like 7. What? 300. Virtual YouTube relationships. Cool the Jets, people. I feel the same way. Oh my God, Octavia, what we have seen. Yes. Let me zip this up a little bit. I'm in the Adidas. Mikey, if you're out there, be careful. In all the 5 boroughs, Mikey is known. What? He's like Lefty out there. And all the 5 boroughs, I'm known. Any street. My mother can hold her head up. You and Patty Daly. That is correct. Okay, hold on a minute. I got to do something here. Can I have a second, please? Hold on a second. What is Toriana's location right now? You see, I don't have this tracking stuff. I don't have this stuff. I don't want to know. Octavia Grace, 5 years, you've been solid, yes. Polak, nobody's looking for you. Tommy's practicing Machiavelli on you. No, I'm not. Oh, my God. Oh, what's the matter with you? We got a new addition to the show today. Belleville has been in the papers. ICE volunteer, something with the mayor. It's all crazy. Michael Didarian, Belleville's all over the news again. I'm a little disappointed with a couple of 3 things about Belleville, New Jersey. What am I going to do? Should I run for mayor and change everything? What do you want me to do? What can I do? Can I run for mayor? Change that whole city around. But Michael's doing a great job. I got to give him credit. Hello, Cheech. No, Michael's a good mayor. Mikey, stop drinking coffee, I believe. Is that what he said? I need Toriana's location right now. I know she's downtown. But I need the location. Yeah. You'd vote for me? You could probably give the opponent a good run for his money. Yeah. Stigs for mayor? Why would you lose me? Why would you ever lose me? Toro, what are you saying that for? There's nothing that can make you lose me. I'll drink coffee till my last breath. If I have coffee, you're with me. I'm here. There's no losing me. You can't lose me. You're stuck with me. Stuck. Did you hear what I said? Nothing would be different. And I will not go to Central Jersey, you son of a bitch, you. Central Jersey. No. I will go for mayor of Belleville. Full-time job. Listen to me, you. That's the beauty of the coffee talk. Everybody has coffee. Oh, good. Nice. There's no reason to lose me. I am forever grateful for all of you guys. No. You guys have changed my life for the better. We're going to talk about that. You want to talk about that first? You want to talk about Harvey Keitel? We got to see if we get Harvey Keitel some flowers. So let me see here. I did have a bullet point here about that. All right, hold on a minute. Where is it? Look at the people that we have over here. I wrote this down. Listen, I wrote this down. I got this on the papers. Well, actually on the computer. I've written this down. Let me correct myself. The chair would be at a different location. Office of the mayor gets a new chair. Looks a little mermaid in the mayor. Yep. No, not that I know of. Good morning, Mike D. How are you? We got a 30-piece. Taxi Driver. What a great movie, huh? Before I get into that, I do want to touch on this. Okay, look at the people we have here. What we do in here, this little social club here, this little virtual space in the YouTubes, we come here to do one thing, break away from life's problems. Everyone needs an out to clear their mind. If you have relationship stress, if you have job stress, if you have money issue, whatever your issues are, YouTube should be the breakaway, not the place you bring it. This is just a personal opinion of how I approach YouTube, just me. And that's only, my opinion. And I'm not Mr. Right. This is just, we can have opinions. I personally believe YouTube should be your way out, your release from your breakaway. Everyone needs an out to clear their mind. This should be like a walk in the park on a crisp, cool day. That's what YouTube should be for you. That breath of fresh air, not the stress zone, not a place to bring your stress. Because God, really, nobody wants to hear our stresses. You can mix them in. Right? I got that douchebag coworker. He, she, this, that. Nobody really wants to hear that. You, me, anybody that does YouTube has much more to offer than bringing their relationship, monetary, and work gripes to YouTube. They want a little more when they come here. They don't want to get down and out. They want to be lifted up a little bit, I believe. This space, YouTube has so much to offer if you use it to improve your quality of life. Gripes, not a good. It's just a great hour to get away. That's how I look at it. And we have a support system over here. Hello, Brian Cavoursier. And we have a great support system built in that I don't know where it all came from. Stigs, missing good convo this AM as I sit on Cross Bronx. No, you're not missing it. You are it. You are part of this, hey teacher. Now, we have the drama aspects of YouTube, which people do enjoy. Why not? It's better than television. It's very interesting. And again, it's totally up to the individual and the viewer. But check your views, and that tells you what you're doing. The view, again, I'm going to say that. Great advice this morning. I hope people take it. YouTube is for fun. Don't bring your laundry. Now, you could bring some seriousness, right, Adam? We talk seriousness. We got a serious problem. CG2 is having family problems. Delilah, right? We don't know where Mike F is, huh? Right? Arms. We talk about James' health problems. We talk about these things. Mike D is a new member. Very nice. See, I gave one out yesterday, and I got one today. And this is how it all works. Although mine is very cheap, I believe. I brought the lowest. Now it's okay. Changing a few things around. Okay. Now it's okay. Work stress should not be brought here, Mike D. My personal opinion. This should be your way to get out of it. Yeah. Donna's doing it. Had a great live yesterday morning. Oh, $3, $3.18. I'd have to go back. I loved her live. I don't know what the topic. Wait. See, here is my ADHD. I'll think of it later this afternoon. But I felt it necessary to tell her that it was just tremendous. She did a morning live, I believe, maybe before she was going to work, possibly. I think. Yeah, it was a live in the morning. I think she was, getting ready to go to work or whatever. And I thought it was something very, very, it was so nice. Such a excellent message. That had nothing to do with anything other than off the cuff. CG2 live. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I was on my way to work, so I put the YouTubes on off the cuff. It was incredible. Whatever it was, she went live. But it was impactful. You see, so there's people in the YouTube space that can make an impact on you. Positive and negative. Now, she brought a beautiful message yesterday. It was like a little sermon in the morning, right? It was like a little sermon in the morning. If she retagged it of what it was a great message. Now, if she retagged it about what it was and hashtagged, bang. Right? Now, you have other people, they bring, oh my God, the water cooler nonsense, right? There's other people bring water cooler nonsense. But you say, man, I don't want to be here for water cooler talk. I want to be here with Octavia Grace to talk, to just get our minds away from it. But anyway, so in short, your YouTube space and your environment and how you approach it is totally up to you. Notice one thing. I did not curse once yet today. What kind of show would you call this right now if you're walking in off the street? I can hardly fit Social Club in, so no disrespect. Of course. Well, CG2, because that's the senior moments that we have, right, Polak? We have senior moments here and there. And then Osada just sends me into a full-blown. You need anti-anxiety medicine after you watch Osada. He went from dipping strawberries to being a conspiracy theorist. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's a chat about nothing. Can't explain it. Me too. Johnny Marone. Where's Johnny Marone? Look at this, Johnny boy. Look what I got here, cuz. Look what I got in front of me, Johnny. Look at the screen, you. Johnny Marone, look. Yearbook. 1987. Are you class of 87, Belleville, New Jersey? Are you, Johnny Marone? Let's see if you are in here. Can you imagine? Look at us. John, look. That's us, cuz. That's the whole class right there. Belleville Municipal Stadium. Johnny Marons is here. It's unbelievable, cuz. That's our yearbook. Yes, I keep everything nice, Stephen. I keep my stuff beautiful. It's preserved. All the girls wrote in it. Johnny Marons. Look at our guys. We lost a few along the way. So that's our yearbook, cuz. That's how we do things. Yes, that is our yearbook. All right, ALV, look. It's the yearbook out. Because you're in here with that John Travolta hair that you once had. So anyway, there comes Stony Tony. I don't know why the yearbook is out. Somebody asked for something last night. So the yearbook is out. All right. ALV, good morning. Sorry I missed the show yesterday. In all honesty, I fell asleep. I dipped in and out. I'm not going to lie. I was watching wrestling live. Tommy rocking the Flyers. Johnny, good to see you. Yeah. I was in and out of ALV show last night. I came in for a minute, dropped a bomb and gave him and Zelda Z I gave Zelda Z a nice boost last night on the ALV Ghost Stories. She got, oh, you want to see ALVs? You want to see ALV? I'll show you. You want to see it, Toro? We'll give it to you. What do we do here? Let's see. Let's go to. Wow, I miss her. Oh my God. She was one of the best. That one right there. The things that this girl can do right here. Oh my God. Wow. Magic. Do you believe in magic? Where is it? Where's ALV? Where are you? Wow, Bobby Hutch. Bobby Hutch became a world-renowned surgeon. He put nothing under his tag. Where are you? Billy Jones. Anthony La Vista. There's ALV right there with the hair. That's ALV, guys. Right there. Look at the hair on Anthony. Huh? Can you see him? Hutch is great, though. He's a fucking great doctor, man. A young Mr. Latona. We don't play here, guys. We got real people here. We don't play around over here. Handsome devil. That he was. Is. There you go, James Simpson. Okay. There's James Simpson. Good to see you this morning. Listen to those people, James. Okay, Lower Manhattan. She's downtown. Toriana's downtown Manhattan right now. Lower Manhattan. That is not Mr. Latona. James, follow the leader of your medical team and get things right. Hutch is Bobby Hutch. He's a foot surgeon. Lower Manhattan. Tori's in Lower Manhattan right now. What street? Wall Street? Where? Water Street? Where? James, James, do you take meds or not? You need this when you get out. This is critical. This is something that you need, James, when you get out. And it has Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's all color coordinated for every. She's on Pearl Street. No, is she? She might be, yeah. Okay. This is what you need. Get a bagel in Manhattan. Okay, so James, when you get ready, you get one of these. I got this at Five Below, maybe, I think. All right. All right. We're gonna do Harvey Keitel. We're gonna do the Machiavelli minute. We're gonna do the Catholic minute, and we're gonna get our happy asses out of here. No, Bobby's a surgeon in Key West, Florida. Key West, Florida. You're in Arkansas. You're in Arkansas, huh? What do you know about Arkansas? You know, I've been to Arkansas. What's up, chick? Hope you're well this morning. Blessings to you, pal. You know, I've been in Arkansas. You know that. Did you ever hear a little area called Mountain View, Arkansas? Paging Dr. Crutch? It was comedic. Me being in Arkansas was comedic, okay? But I had a great time. I took care of business. I was in and out of there. So paging Dr. Crush. I was in Arkansas, a little place called Mountain View, Arkansas. All right. Cows and shit running around. Buffalo Billy. We're just dipping into it a little bit every day. Today is number 3. You did grow up less than an hour from Mountain View. Nice. This is interesting. All the cows. Go downtown, you get that key lime pie. Listen to me. Here's a kid from Belleville that goes to Arkansas, right? Now you see here stoops and people hanging out. I go there, the town square, and I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for an individual, a couple of individuals in the town square in Mountain View, Arkansas. And they're playing the banjo. They're playing the banjos. And everybody comes out around 6 o'clock. They line this square, center of town. Sawdust and not sawdust. What's that? Sandy dust or whatever. Woods dust. Whatever it was. Here's me, just like I probably wore this when I went. I probably wore this. Anyway, it was like a My Cousin Vinny episode. But I did well in Arkansas. I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. The women are incredible. Hey, where are you? Where are you? Where's my Arkansas paisan? Where'd you go? You left. Who's talking to you? Okay. Did you ever go to a hoedown, you? Oh, yeah. Mountain View does that stuff at the square. It's wild. Wow. I got somebody that knows exactly what I'm talking about. You get that key lime pie, baby? Hey, boy, you want some key lime pie? Come on in. And that's the first time I had key lime pie in Arkansas. No. I did not fit in, but the girls, them country girls, oh my God. What an experience Arkansas was. That's all I'm going to tell you. We're not going to get into it. Did you ever go to a hoedown, you? Did you ever go into a hoedown? Because now we're going to have a conversation about Arkansas. Wu-Tang Pie. Shady Maples. Man, a guy like me going into a hoedown, forget about it. I was like a tourist attraction in there. But you Google a hoedown, and you tell me what you think about a hoedown. Oh, yeah, my pop's delivery route ran through Mountain View, Arkansas for about a decade. So we went to the square performances. This is incredible that you're coming up with this right now. But I want to know if you ever went to the hoedowns. The hoedown. It was a little interesting, paging Dr. Crutch. What's a little interesting? Listen, Bull, them Arkansas girls, I'm going to tell you right now, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous underneath them coveralls, overalls, whatever they wear. No. You have no idea. You haven't seen the world until you dipped into some of the females down there in Mountain View, Arkansas. It's called a hoedown. If I had a video, I would show you, but I don't have one. They're incredible. Love Kansas. No, Arkansas, not Arkansas, not Kansas. I never been to Kansas. Arkansas. Arkansas. Well, you tell me, am I saying it wrong? Spell for me Arkansas. Spell it for me. Now you tell me if I'm saying it right or wrong. Somebody spell Arkansas. And then you spell Arkansas. Who's saying it right? What do you want to know? They dance, they sing, they get happy. Okay, so Johnny Marone and the Bulls say it's Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Where are you getting this? Where are we getting a saw out of ass? Where? Don't understand. Arkansas. Exactly. Brian Adams. Exactly, right, Stephen? R. So shush. I'm saying it right because I'm pronouncing proper English. You saw ass in Arkansas. Arkansas. Yes. It's your wild accents. I love this. You guys, man, you made the show today. Paging Dr. Crutch is now another list. Check mark on the showstopper list. It's growing. It is growing, Brian Courvoisier. Stoney, the list is growing. Can we get into Harvey Keitel, you sick? Can we get into Harvey Keitel? It's okay to mess around because that's all we do here is mess around. You grew up in Newark, but it's different than your Newark. All right. John Marone, are you new or a different handle? He comes in once in a while. He's from Belleville. Our Kansas. Okay. David, you got it. He's not new. He comes around once in a while. He's not new. Once in a while, you'll see him coming in. Mike D. I'm gonna have to pause because I gotta change the clothes from the dryer. I gotta put clothes in the dryer, but I want to get into Harvey Keitel. Let me go. You know, we're going Hollywood, so let's put it up here. Let's go with this. Yeah. Let's go with Harvey. Steven wants to get into Harvey Keitel. Yep. All right, let's get into Harvey Keitel right now. Let's check out Harvey. Where are you, buddy? We're going to see if he gets flowers or not. Let's not take away or give the flowers until we get through it. All right? Yes, Johnny Marone is in the military. Johnny Marone is a military person. Where are you right now, Johnny? Are you home? Are you on a naval ship somewhere or are you home? Safe. John Marone is a military man right there. I'll tell you that. We have serious military men that come here, boy and girls. We don't we got everybody here. We got all we're top notch over here. No. You're in South Jersey right now? Oh, John Marone. Hello, guys. Let me explain to you. This is who is responsible. You're retired. You still work for Uncle Sam. This is who is responsible for the sign on the stoop. Do you know that? Retired in 07, yeah. The Italian Stallion, what's up, my man? You're waiting for the flowers or not? This is who put the sign on the stoop. 10 years ago, that was John Marone. 10 years ago that you brought me that sign for the stoop, and I love it. I love it. It's still out there. I had to restore it a little bit. Yeah, he gave me the sign. Johnny Marone dropped that off on the stoop 10 years ago. So thank you, John Marone. That was very nice of you. See, there's some people knew that I was in a bad place for a little while. And this is what Belleville people do. Right? Nikki Nines brought me this. Nikki Nines brought this. And John Marone brought the Life is Better on the Stoop sign. This is what Belleville people do, okay? Right, Joey Calabro? This is what Belleville people do. 10 years I'm here right now, yes. It'll be 10 years August 1st, yes. Yep. It's crazy, AOV. I'm here a decade. You see how this clock is going? So this was the first thing I got. Yes, and it's crazy. The Stoop sign. Cool, it's part of the social club. Exactly. And that's you could thank Johnny Marone for bringing that here. Yep. It's unbelievable. We take care of our own. We know like nobody else does. When you hurt one of us, you're hurting all of us. It's what it is. That's how it's a thing. It's a culture we can't explain, Belleville. You do your research. Do your research about Belleville, New Jersey, okay? Thanks, Johnny. There you go. Okay, let's go. Harvey Keitel. Man, this guy was something else, I got to tell you. Was. Let's see about a little Harvey Keitel here. Let's see if we got a little something here from Harvey Keitel before we get into it. Look at the screen right now, guys. Here we go. Let's see what Harvey's got.
When you lose your money, you lose nothing. When you lose your health, you lose something. When you lose your character, you lose everything. Remember that.
Don't ever lose your character. Don't ever lose your character. You are who you are. Do you understand? That's what real friends do. They only look down when they're lifting. You are beautiful. That's good. Like that. Okay, Brian, stop that one. Delilah's telling you have a good day. All right, let's get into Harvey Keitel here a little bit. Everybody knows who he is, right? Right? Huh? Here, let's do a little happy birthday. We got a happy birthday thing for Harvey Keitel. He was a great Angelo Bruno. Look at him here. 1967. Look. Okay, look, real quick. Then we're going to get in and see if we give this guy flowers or not. You know, wow. Time goes by slowly. It really does. Let's dip into Harvey Keitel right now. Let's see what we got here for Mr. Harvey Keitel. My personal opinion, I don't know if this is a legitimate observation. I thought he was an underrated actor. I mean, there's so many. You'd have to spend a month going through his catalog. Some Harvey Keitel, he's an acclaimed actor known for his intense, gritty roles and collaborations with directors like Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino. Key films for Harvey Keitel: Taxi Driver, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, The Piano, Bad Lieutenant, Thelma and Louise, The Irishman. Essential, notable films. Here's how many he's got that are notable. He was great as Angelo Bruno. Tremendous. Essential, Mean Streets, 1973. Taxi Driver, 1976. The Duelists, 1977. Blue Collar, 1978. The Last Temptation of Christ, which I never saw. Is that something I should watch, The Last Temptation of Christ? Harvey Keitel was in The Last Temptation of Christ in 1988. The Two Jakes, 1990. Bugsy, 91. Thelma and Louise, 91. Reservoir Dogs, 92. At the same time, he filmed Bad Lieutenant. Yeah. I guess I'm wrong, ALV. Yeah, he is world famous and respected. Yep. Reservoir Dogs, Bad Lieutenant, The Piano, Pulp Fiction, Smoke, From Dusk Till Dawn, Copland, Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Youth, The Irishman. Who is that knocking at my door? Alice doesn't live here anymore. Fingers, Mortal Thoughts, Sister Act, Clockers, Isle of Dogs, The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Wow. He's got some roster there, James Simpson. Joey Dell. This is crazy. He's got a nice rundown. Born in Brooklyn, 1939, to Jewish immigrant parents, Harvey Keitel is a legendary, intense character actor who served as a U.S. Marine in Lebanon at the age of 16. Before acting, he spent 10 years before acting. He was a court reporter. Who knows these things? He is famously known for his early collaborations with Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino. Here are some fun and interesting facts about Harvey Keitel. So far, we're giving flowers. Stephen, we got the flowers in the water here. We got the penny and the aspirin in there. Keeping that water nice, all right? All right. Let's go. Secret egg cream recipe. Growing up in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. That is where Harvey Keitel is from, Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. His parents ran a luncheonette, and Harvey Keitel claims he made the best egg cream in Brooklyn, with the secret being frozen milk. Marine service. He enlisted in the Marine Corps at age 16 and was deployed to Lebanon in 1958 during Operation Blue Bat. Court reporter. Before finding success in acting, Harvey Keitel worked as a court reporter for 10 years in New York City. We got some good stuff going on right now. The Apocalypse Now firing. Harvey Keitel was originally cast as Captain Willard in Apocalypse Now, but was let go by Francis Ford Coppola after several weeks of shooting because his performance was not introspective enough, leading to his replacement by Martin Sheen. Wow. Scorsese connection. He met director Martin Scorsese while responding to an ad for a student film at NYU while selling shoes. Stage dog. Early in his career, Keitel appeared in off-Broadway productions, including a stint where he actually played a dog. Actors Studio leader. He served as the co-president of the prestigious Actors Studio from 1995 to 2017 alongside Al Pacino. Okay. But misunderstood persona. While frequently cast as Italian-American characters, Keitel is actually of Roman and Polish Jewish descent. Conflict with Kubrick. During the filming of Eyes Wide Shut, Harvey Keitel left the production after experiencing issues with the director, Stanley Kubrick, specifically regarding disrespectful treatment during repeated takes, because he was probably on edge. You got to follow your director. He was probably on edge. You can't do that. This is your boss your leader. They get aggravated at times. What are you supposed to do? Bad Lieutenant was incredible. Tremendous Bad Lieutenant. Okay. Sad facts about Harvey Keitel. We're still Roman descent. I don't know what that means. All it says, ALV, is this right here. Misunderstood persona. While frequently cast as an Italian-American, Harvey is actually as Romanian. I had it wrong. Romanian. He's Romanian, Polish, and Jewish. There you go. I got you. I missed that part. Good catch, ALV. Good catch. All right. Let's go with some sad facts. Stephen Marinello, so far, pretty decent news, right? Pretty decent news, Mr. Harvey Keitel. Let's go down here. Let's keep going down here, Delilah. Hello, Patty Daly. You're out there somewhere. Harvey Keitel. Yep. Known for his intense, troubled roles, overcame a severe childhood stutter that caused deep humiliation. Harvey Keitel and Steve Harvey both had it. So he had a tough. He was humiliated as a child. He endured major career setbacks, including being fired from Apocalypse Now for his frustration. Personally, he faced a bitter custody battle. This is where it gets a little tough, okay? This is where I heard about this in the news, Patty Daly. I'm not sure about the authenticity of it, but we're going to see what the research says here. What's in the spreadsheet? He faced a bitter custody battle with Lorraine Bracco and has no relationship with one of his sons. How? Key, often overlooked, sad facts about Harvey Keitel. Okay, child history. He developed a severe stutter at the age of 7, which he described as a source of intense humiliation and disturbance. Academic failure. He was expelled for truancy and struggled with concentration, admitting he was deeply upset during his youth. High-profile firings. Again, he was fired from a couple of tumultuous relationship. His 11-year relationship with actress Lorraine Bracco ended acrimoniously, leading to a long, expensive custody battle over their daughter. Estrangement. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this here. He does not have a relationship with his son Hudson, born to Lisa Karmazin in 2001. Typecast frustration. During the 1980s, his career stalled, and he was frequently restricted to playing stereotypical dimensional thugs. That's what he did. Okay, let me explain to you something. Family. He has 3 children, a daughter, Stella, born in 1985, with former partner Lorraine Bracco, a son, Hudson, with Lisa, and a son, Roman, with his wife, Daphne. So from what I heard, he's not a good dad or a good husband. Now, I don't know him, but from what I understood, he was not very good to Lorraine Bracco. Apparently, he was not good to her. He abused her. Now, I'm not going to say he abused her physically, but apparently he abused her emotionally, mentally, and monetarily. This is what I hear. I don't think we're giving flowers just for the estrangement from his kid, because that's something that you must work on. This is our only one big job, is our kids. I got to be sorry. I got to say, we're not going to give flowers out today, guys. He was a bastard. Hey, you're in the gutter, my man. I'm sorry. You're a great actor. I'll continue to watch your movies. You saw when Sonny was banging his gumad, and Don Corleone says, "A real man spends time with his family." Blah blah blah. So we're going with negative for Harvey Keitel. To each his own. You want to live that way? Some YouTuber 20 years later is going to talk about you and nobody's going to hear it except us. There's 2 sides to every story. Sure, Polak. Sure. Okay, but the notes should say, after trying to work on a relationship with his daughter, through any means necessary, he was stifled by his ex-wife, who was the core of these problems, feeding my daughter with false information. You see, there are animals out there, so maybe we shouldn't. You don't know. Great point, Polak. There is 3 sides to every story, yes. But as of my data, I'm not giving them flowers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have my threshold for that there is none. I can't do it. Now, he served our country. He's a wonderful actor. This and that. All right. Harvey Keitel. We're not giving it to you. We're not giving it to you. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not getting it. No. You are not getting it. Let's see if this works out here. See if we can play this a little bit.
don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man, and you're filthy, I'll come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
All right. Well, it is a good song. I mean, I got to tell you, it's a good song. And that was from the movie. So I mean, he's good. He's a good actor. But that's where we're drawing the line right there, okay? So what do we give him? I don't know. What do we give him? A little Fajinagal? What do we give this guy? What does this guy get? I think he gets, what do we got over here? Let's see what we got here. What do we got for him? We're going to give him explosion. You're out. We'll boo him. Let's boo him. No flowers for you. No, no, no. Can't do it. You cannot do it. No. No, no, no flowers for Harvey Keitel. I'm sorry. I must say no. We give him the clown. Yes, Tony. He gets the clown. We're going to go with the clown. Okay. Wonderful people of the social club. What would you like first? Machiavelli minute or the Catholic minute? The first woman that says it gets it. Machiavelli or the Catholic minute first? The first woman that tells us. Oh, I got to talk about this too later. Remind me, I got Aquanet here, okay? I got to talk about Aquanet. Oh, and the jacket I want to show you. No, you're not. Okay, Delilah gets the wish. Delilah spoke. That is right, Stoney. Delilah gets it. All right. All right, let's go into the Catholic minute here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Let's do the Catholic minute. Here we go. ALV. Here's our little introduction into the Catholic minute. Here we go. Where is it? I thought I had it. Oh, it unloaded. Here we go. Catholic minute right here.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystis Catholic minute, reading so.
All right. How good is that? How cool is that ALV made that? Yes, I would never turn my back on my family, but that's just me. That's right. You like it, Delilah? It's really cool, isn't it? What'd you screenshot, CG2? This is a high quality production. I wouldn't go that far. Guiding souls. I'm guiding souls. So for all the prayers that are needed, our Father, who art in heaven, that's right here. And we'll do the Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God. Pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. We have our Holy Bible here. We got a little version of the Holy Bible here. It's a beautiful thing, the New Testament. And if you think I could read this, you are nuts. It's too small. I need a magnifying glass, Joey Dell. Okay, the Catholic Minute. Where are we? Let's go. Let me get AOV off the screen here. Let's go with our battling avatar. But I truly believe that evil has lost here on this channel and that good has won. Okay? I'm going to go with yes. Look at the avatar. Clip this. The avatar says the battle between good and evil is right there with Tommy Stigs in the middle, but that's not okay. I truly believe that good has conquered evil in my world. This is a fact. Okay, here we go. Catholic Minute. The primary feast day, March 21st in the Catholic Church, is that of St. Nicholas of Flue, 1417 to 1487. Who was this individual, Nicholas? A Swiss hermit, mystic, and patron saint of Switzerland and the Swiss Guards. He is known for his role in mediating a peace to prevent civil war in 1481 and for surviving for 19 years solely on the Holy Communion. Did you just hear what I said? St. Nicholas of Flue survived for 19 years only eating communion wafers. How is this possible? Wow. Other notable mentions today on March 21st, St. Benedict of Nursia. Historically, this was the feast day for St. Benedict, but it was moved to July 11th in 1969. It's the revision of the general Roman calendar. Okay. When I was born, the general Roman calendar was redone. I did not know that. In our year, AOB. Johnny Marone, the year we were born, 1969. They changed the Catholic calendar. Though some still have verbed on the 20th. Okay. We got a couple of three others. We got just one more thing right here. Saint Serapion of Thymias. Also remembered on this day. Liturgical season. As March 21st often falls during Lent, the daily mass readings take precedence, as we've been hearing this all through the Lenten season. All right, so the primary today is an individual that lasted 19 years solely eating Holy Communion. That's St. Nicholas of Flue. That's Swiss, from Switzerland. So that's a good Catholic Minute right there. Hope you enjoyed that one. Again, like I said, they're very short. 1969, they changed the Catholic calendar. The Catholic calendar changed. Yes. Magooch eats tons of wafers. He told the story on my show. Okay. All right. Does he really? Magooch eats tons of wafers? Can't. I'm waiting for them to put a chocolate one out. St. Nick, not St. Nick, not St. Nick. St. Nick of Switzerland. Get it right. Get it together here, you guys. Yeah. Yes. So there you go. That is our Catholic Minute for today. Now we're going to stick with the evil avatar for a minute. I don't eat meat. You know what? Are you breaking my chops right now? You know what? Oh, I would love to have chocolate communion wafers. That would be so much nicer. Yep. Why is it a problem having cheesecake? How is that why is that a problem, Stony? Tony, you had cheesecake. What do you mean it's a problem? What's the problem? All right, look. I'm going to do the Machiavelli Minute. Oh, okay. Yes, Johnny Marone. Happy Saturday from Martha Flower. Cheesecake. Oh, cheesesteak. Oh, well. All you do is, you do this. Right? Friday is supposed to be a day of fasting, right? You're supposed to eat very minimal, no meat, and really no desserts. Nope. Yes. Okay, let's go into okay, everybody pay attention to the screen as we go into the Machiavelli minute right now. That's what we're going to do right here. We're going chapter 3 of The Prince. Machiavelli. Do you see Machiavelli behind me? Yes or no? Pay attention. Look at this wonderful production by ALV. We have another one. Imagine if he made a new intro. Then we can get
It's
rid
the
of
Tommy
this.
Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Make me a new one if you don't like it. But look at you got to add all those things, pictures, and make a new one. Go ahead. It's got to be 37 seconds. You made the greatest intro ever, James Simpson says. Who made that for me? The Wiretap guys. Great guys. The Wiretap guys. If you go over to the Wiretap guys, you'll hear some great Wiretap guys. Oh my God. They have great wiretaps on their channel. It's crazy. Yep. So if you want to change it, make a new one. But for now, we're going Machiavelli right now, okay? We're going Machiavelli. Here we go. Check this out now, guys. Check that. This is incredible.
Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Don't believe.
Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
It's bad. It's sinister. It's bad stuff, Octavia Grace. Machiavelli, no good. But paging Dr. Crutch, we're going to go into chapter 3. We're doing a quick summary of the Machiavelli book, The Prince. That's just ALV making things. Chapter 3 of The Prince. Machiavelli discusses mixed principalities or new territories added to an existing state. We spoke about, I'm not going to go backwards. We're going to go forwards. He talks about new territories adding to an existing state. He argues these are difficult to maintain because subjects hope for improvement but often face oppression from the new ruler who must alienate them to maintain power. That's how you're going to maintain the power. Key strategies highlighted in chapter 3 of the Machiavelli the Prince, right? The Machiavelli the Prince. Cultural similarities. If the new territory shares language and customs, it is easy to hold if the previous royal line is extinguished and laws and taxes remain mostly unchanged. Okay, that means the structure must maintain the same and be obeyed by newcomers as well as the originals. Again, very difficult to do. This is hard to maintain. Cultural differences. If customs differ, the prince should live there. Establish colonies. Cheaper, more loyal to military occupation. And weaken local strong leaders while protecting weaker ones to prevent external powers from gaining a foothold. This is basically cat and mouse. I'm going to say this is basically cat. This is the law and the criminals, kind of. You got to form an organization. You got to make it so strong that outside entities cannot break through it. Lessons from France. Using King Louis XII of France as a negative example, Machiavelli warns that helping another power grow strong leads to one's own ruin, as France did with Italy, as that power will ultimately turn against the creator. That's a tough one, man. That's tough. Helping another grow in power leads to one's own ruin, as that power will ultimately turn against the creator. This is where you have the wiretap guys right there. He dropped it. Toro dropped it. This is very interesting. Helping somebody gain power. You can do that through discipline, and if you don't mind somebody being above you. You see, you and I might be associates of such and such of organization. Octavia Grace may become a soldier in such and such an organization, and James Simpson will stay an associate. All of a sudden, CG2 comes in, like the coming of Christ, basically, into the organization. Now CG2 bumps past those two and becomes a captain. But your job is to help that person elevate the power. Man, it can go a lot of different ways, this thing. This can go a lot of different ways. Well, France was involved in oppressing the Italian states for centuries, much like England did with Ireland. It's unbelievable. Lessons from France. That's the lessons from France. Machiavelli concludes chapter 3 that the Romans acted correctly by using foresight, preventing and punishing disorder, whereas the French failed by ignoring these strategies. Now, this is a good chapter. Buffalo Billy, nobody is more confused. There's nobody more that to be confused than myself in certain things, and this is one of them. This chapter is somewhat decent. It's logic. It's logic. So you got logic and demonism. It's crazy. Buffalo Billy, I will co-sign. It's very confusing. But my Machiavelli minutes, they break it down a little bit for me and for you. So chapter 3, we're going to give a bit of a check mark on the thumbs up as far as his approach. Very logical. It wasn't all about him. He was talking structure in this chapter 3. And the structure that he was talking about is absolutely correct. He does go back to one thing, though. He is very strong on outsiders need not apply. Familiarity is what is needed to have an organization grow strong and sustain ups and downs. Familiarity, we talk about it all the time. Neighborhood guys in a certain neighborhood. Yeah. Right. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. Okay, listen. Listen to me. I got to go change the clothes in the dryer. There's nothing I can do about this. So instead of canceling the show and shutting it, I got to get to the bullet points, but I would rather stay here. Now, if you can hang out a minute while I do what I got to do, I got to take care of business here. I'm running a household here. So let me go do what I got to do. We will be back in just a minute, guys. I got a couple of bullet points I want to get to, and I think that they are pretty good. So let's do that, guys. Let's do that. Give me a second, and I will be right back. Because I have a little time, so I'm not going to end the show. I got a question for you guys. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I got a question for all of y'all. Give me a second here. Let me get this off the screen. Let me get rid of this banner. The banner is gone. Here we go. All right, let's go back on screen here. What do you think about this? Should we go back in time? I mean, listen, you all know I used to take down scores, right? What do you think about bringing this back out? What do you think about bringing it back out, the leather sport jacket? You think we can rock these again? You think Tommy Stigs can rock his leather sports coat? Shall we go with this? Can we add this back into the? Can we add that back into the? This is incredible. Look at the leather on this, guys. The leather on this, you can't imagine what this leather feels like. It's the jacket. You can't imagine the quality of this leather. Unbelievable, man. It's really nuts. Look, it's got the two buttons. It's such a sharp. Oh, it's incredible CG too. So do we bring it back out? Do we take? They're gonna think I'm trying to take down scores, though. I can't do that. I can't wear that. I don't think I could wear that. But I used to wear that, and I got to tell you something. I used to meet people at this place, right? Johnny Marone. Wait a minute. Wait, John. Hold on a minute, John. Don't go anywhere. I used to go meet people at a place called the Short Hills Hilton. Now, I don't know if anybody knows about Short Hills here. Maybe you don't. But I used to take meetings at a place called the Short Hills Hilton. And why did I do that? Because I did that. Leave it in the closet, Joey Dell. It doesn't belong out. Hand it down to Little Stigs. There was a place in Short Hills. Okay. There was Short Hills Mall, if anybody's ever heard of it. Pasquale. Good morning, Pasquale. I want the heated socks on. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get the heated socks on. Am I on Bluetooth? And I would walk in there wearing that to have a meeting. And I did not fit into the Short Hills Hilton look, so to speak. They were rich individuals, and I was just like I don't know how you classify me. But I would go into the Short Hills Hilton with that jacket on. And sometimes I had jeans on. I had jeans on back then at times. Yes. It is spring. That is right. Open the pool next week. All right, Pasquale. You have a blessed day too. Great to see you this morning. So anyway, that's that one. Now, let's get into this. Aquanet. Let's talk a little bit about Aquanet. Now, I'm going to tell you what Aquanet does. This is highly flammable. I mean, really flammable. Now, if we had to do something, right, that needed fire, I'm not going to get into details, but the statute of limitations should be okay by now. But if we had to get into something that needed fire, we had a little thing on here that you could replace this, a makeshift blowtorch. So we had a thing you could replace this and get a flame, a quick flame, 30 feet. You would shake it, and we would put this little attachment on here, spray it, bang, like this. No footprints were within 30 feet of the crime scene. No footprints. No nothing, Buffalo Billy. But the can would be gone. You basically had one shot because it pulled so much out of here in one shot that we had it to go 30 feet, which means, let's just say you had to get rid of a car. I'm going to use hypotheticals now. Let's just say you took down a score and you had to get rid of the car. I'm just using hypotheticals now. Okay? I'm not saying I did this, but if you had to get rid of a car, you could get a 30-foot piece out of this. All right? And this is when the strikers came out instead of a match. See, you got to be very, if you're going to be a criminal and partake in honorable crimes, you got to think it through. You can't go in half-assed. All right, Morinella, start the bone. You understand? 30 feet footprints. They're not going to go back and check that far. Okay? And no matches. No idea how this burned. You use this and you use one of those striker things or a lighter. But you got to be careful with the lighter. You need a high flame. Anyway, there you go. Aquanet. 1987. Multi-purpose. Multi-use. Okay, let's get into this right now. We got a next topic right now, allegedly. We're going to go into this for a minute. I'm pouring coffee in another cup because I feel like it. The clothes are in the dryer, and we're about to get out of here. Okay. Mr. Right. How does it feel to know everything? How does it feel to be Mr. Right? How does it feel to be undebatable, that no one can debate me? How does that actually feel to profess that you are undebatable? Let's see what our notes say about this. Let's see if we got some notes about this here. These are things that come up, people talk about. Let's see what we got up here. Let's go into the notes. Think I got it. The undebatable man. How does it feel to always be right? CG2, hold on. I cannot be debated. I cannot be debated. No one can debate Tommy Stigs on this. Okay. If you are the man that cannot be debated, how do you expect people to come on your panel when you ask them to? You told people this cannot be debated. So how would an individual man or woman expect people to flock to them, to come to them, to hear your message when you say that you are the undebatable individual? You are Mr. Right, the boss. How does that feel? That must feel great to be the prince. You'd like to debate me on this, Buffalo Billy. I cannot be debated, and then you want people to join you in a conversation. What they're going to tell you is this: I'm busy right now. I'm walking the dog. I'm taking out the garbage. They're not going to tell you, but they're going to listen. But they're going to tell you, I'm doing this and that and the other is what they're going to tell you. Absolutely. Never speak in absolutes. I love that. Never speak in absolutes. It is a weakness. Interesting. You're damaging. It's damaging. And that's what it is. So, Mr. Right, it must feel great to be Mr. Right and you can't debate me on this. Guess what happens? They're not gonna come up and give their opinion. You won't get anybody. You done burned them. That's okay, Dindo. We know you're busy. So the undebatable man, that's an interesting individual. Let's go over a couple of 3 bullet points. Trump, what are you doing, Mr. Donald Trump? What are you doing? I have no problem with Trump. I want him he loves America. I truly believe it. My problem is him a little bit. How are we going to make a Trump coin? They want to name a school after Trump. This guy, a little too much. A little too much, Trump. Settle down a little bit. We don't need a coin after you. We don't. No. What people will do for a selfie. We have a 16-year-old boy dead in Brooklyn. My Lord. We have a 16-year-old boy that's trying to take the ultimate selfie from Brooklyn with the Manhattan skyline behind him, and he fell to his death. Guys, what are you doing? Can you be careful out there? If you accuse someone of something, show the proof. Show the proof. Let them be able to talk with you. Let them be able to come on your panel and show the proof where a jury would find that beyond a reasonable doubt. You did this, said this. It's called go to court. Now, fortunately, most of you have never been in a prison cell. It's called we're taking you to court. And it goes on within a cell block. You go to court on a cell block. Yes, you go to court on a cell block. And you better watch your words very carefully. Because one mess up when you're in court with 24 inmates around you can be the end of you. So you better have it right. You better have it right. When you accuse somebody of something, you better make sure that you have proof beyond a reasonable doubt and offer that individual the opportunity to go to court with you. You see, if I speak about you on here, I will give you the opportunity to come up here. You can't go on, not hypotheticals, what's that called? Insinuations. You can't think somebody is talking about, you got to know. No. He was talking about me. She was talking, no. Don't you indict somebody like, who are you? The judge, the jury, and the executioner again with the Mr. Right stuff? No, I'm sorry. You lose validity. No. You must be able to be cross-examined. If not, shut up. If you feel that great about it, show the proof. It's very simple and it's very basic. We could take it to the street. We could take it to the jail cell. We could take it to StreamYards. But you really should shut up or put up. These insinuations and this and that is all garbage. You see me, I just talk. I don't fear anybody. I don't care. So that's where we're at with that one. If you accuse someone of something, you got to go by name. In jail, you get taken to court right there in a jail pod. Prayers for those that have to go through this in a prison cell. I don't wish it on anybody. But anybody that has been incarcerated and is out here right now with self-confidence, the so to speak, we can go anywhere. They done well in the jail. All right. I know people that have jailed very well. Little Joe Perna is the best jailer ever. I know this. Little Joey is the best jailer ever. And his uncle Michael was. These guys were straight. And I also heard Steve Lenihan was a good jailer. He turned state's evidence. But while these men were in jail, they were good. He jails good is what you say. Is he going to jail good? Is she going to jail good? Little Joe Perna was one of the best jailers. This is his reputation in the prison system. Okay, federal and state. So my point is this: you gotta know what you're talking about. Food heals a soul, which a man eats his first day out. You better believe it. I'm gonna write to Giovanni's on Bloomfield Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. Last meal going in, last meal going in, because I never knew what was gonna happen. First meal coming out, Stony Tony. Giovanni's, Bloomfield Avenue and North 13th Street. 12th. Giovanni's place. My friend Giovanni from Sicily. Had my picture on the wall for years. See, Joey Dell, what you can do? Yep. It's crazy. Yep. Everybody jails differently, but it can break a man. So anybody that has said they have been incarcerated and they jailed well, that man isn't capable of a lot of more things than you think he is. Yeah. Jail sucks, but you made your bed and you have to sleep in it 100%. And you got to jail good if you're going to jail. If you're going to jail, you got to jail good, which is hard. It's a lot of emotions when you're an inmate. There's a lot of things going on when you're an inmate. Family is sick at home. Husband or wife is, it's tough. There you go, Delilah. See, the optimist. Always looking on the bright side of things right there. Jailing good means that you just handle yourself a certain way. You don't really get into any drama, any beefs. You keep your stuff nice and clean. You're organized. You're just good, respectable with everybody. If you can help somebody, you help them. If you get them cigarettes, whatever. There's people in jail that don't have $1 for a cigarette. So jailing good is, it's interesting. You don't cave to pressure. And when you go to court within the jail, you come out well. Jailing good. It means that you're not down on it. Oh, why me? So strong mind equals jail good. Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's what I mean. Strong mind. You better believe it. You better believe it. It's none of your business. Well, I was in a 24-man cell and a 12-man cell, so that's a little different. So carrying yourself a certain way. You got to stand up for yourself, right? You got to stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? That's 100%. You got to do that. Yes. 100%. No doubt about it. This is how I feel. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Yes. I live by 2 rules in there. No games and never looking. That's a good one. Yeah. Strong mind is number 1, CG2. You can't say, why me? And just so you know, everybody in jail is innocent. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. And then you're separated into categories. There's categories. You're separated. There's general population. Then there is the SHU. Then there is PC. Then there is this, and then there is that. I have a question. When you all get together in April and you have the morning show, are you going to reserve a conference room so that you're all on the panel? Just a thought I had. I may have an executive room there. We're going to see, Delilah. If I could get an executive room, we're going to do that. We're all going to be live. I'm going to see. To be determined, Delilah. To be determined. The SHU, S-H-U, Special Housing Unit. SHU, not SHO. I'm sorry. Not SHOE. SHU. SHU. Special Housing Unit. Yes. Right. Yeah. Don't ever. I don't even want you guys to understand this lingo. I really don't. I don't want you to understand this. It's not a good. It's not good. There's nothing good about it. All right. Cash. Cash. Cash is king, right? Joey Dell? Patsy? Cash is king? No. There is no yet. If you guys have not been to jail yet, you ain't going to jail. Believe me, please don't do it. There's absolutely no reason to be incarcerated ever. Ever. It was crazy because in county jail, you're with drunk drivers, people with warrants for tickets. Do people not understand? Polak, do people not understand? They go to county lockup for a warrant on a parking ticket. And I'm looking at these guys and I'm saying, what are you doing in here? You're a square guy. For $30 in parking tickets, you ended up with a warrant? Now you're in? Come on, guy. You don't belong in here. You're from the suburbs. It's not what you're made of. Caught drinking, and I got taken to back park on the police station. They threatened us that they would arrest you. Right. I mean, you got square guys in county jail. People don't understand what the county jail system is. It's brutal. It's horrible. It's a place you don't want to be. And people typically don't get sentenced more than a couple of months in the county, except me, the jerk off. I got an exception to the rule because this judge. Anyway. I don't know. Don't do it. Okay. Next topic. Cash is king. Cash is king. So New York is trying to implement where places now cannot offer credit or debit only. New York is passing a law that establishments must give a cash option. The problem is this. Do these people not understand what's going on? Establishments don't want to carry cash in their cash registers. So they put on the sign, no cash accepted. Only debit or credit or what's the other thing? EBT? Whatever some people use for the food stamps now is on a debit card. All right. So food stamps today are on a debit card. We used to, there was another score that we used to take down, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that. We're not going to get into the honorable crime thing. Anyway. We're not going to get into the capers about the food stamps. We're not going to do that right now. But anyway, I kind of agree with it should be no cash if the establishment doesn't feel comfortable. It's a debit card now, Bull. When we were taking down scores, it was actual paper stamps. We had books of them. That's another topic. We're not going to get into that right now. Unless I'm pressured. It's not that dishonorable. You know what a knockaround guy has to do on a daily basis to earn? Do you guys understand what a guy has to do, as Dindu says, with his ignorance, never an honest day in his life? Do you understand what a guy has to do that's banging around out there? No, it's EBT, Toro. That's what they're using. They're still using the debit cards. They didn't go back to paper. Shut up, Stoney. Stop it. Stop it, Stoney. Don't get me into it. Hello, Clint. Good morning, Gen X Effect. So anyway, from my personal opinion, if an establishment does not feel comfortable having cash in the register, they may say credit or debit only. No problem. Exactly. 50 cents on the dollar. Shut up, you. Were you taking the scores with me? Shush. Stoney, you're going to get us all indicted over here. What are you doing? Stop it. Yes, Patsy, it's rough to be a criminal. It's not an easy gig. I can only imagine what these guys have to go through. So I don't know. Cash. Is Patty Daly still here? I got a bad story for Patty Daly. Where are you, Patty? Patricia, are you still here? You needed to hear this. If you're not here, I'm not going to mention the next story. But Patty Daly, if you are here, please stand up. What has happened to men that they need a thermometer connected to their Wi-Fi when they cook their steaks? What in the world are we doing? Men that grill meat, they now have something. You set the temperature. You put it in the meat, the steak that you're cooking, and you get a text message when your meat is done to your desired cooking style, temperature, well done, not done, half done, your sister's ass done. What has happened to these people? Guys, don't buy this Wi-Fi meat thermometer. This is crazy. Stand at the grill and cook and wear heated socks. I mean, it's just, we got problems. We got man problems. Shut up, you. In North Jersey, yes. I mean, this is crime. This is criminal. This is criminal. The Wi-Fi thing. Okay, so I got good news. I got some good news. We talked about Charlie being cancer-free. It looks like one of his daughters is now cancer-free. So we got good news yesterday. His daughter is battling cancer. One of Charlie's daughters is battling cancer. And it looks like after some serious therapy, some serious things, Charlie is cancer-free now. This could change anytime. Remember, he had stomach cancer. And his daughter was battling one of the Hodgkin's. I'm not sure I understand all these cancers. Maybe a non-Hodgkin's or Hodgkin's. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't want to give the wrong information. Maybe you guys know better than I do. But everybody was in good spirits yesterday as Charlie's daughter got the news. So Charlie at any time, can get anything can happen with Charlie at any moment. 95 years old. But I'm going to tell you, smokers, this is Charlie's regret. Not really his regret. He's going through a lot because of smoking. I guess that's what it is, Delilah. I'm not sure which one. He's really battling with the COPD and the emphysema. Now, some smokers may die before they get into those older years. But if you don't die quick from it, you really suffer in your later years, and your family has to see you deteriorate from the smoking. And is it sad to see? Well, you say, well, hey, that's a decision to light a cigarette. But really, he's got bad COPD and things from years of smoking and working in construction. What are you going to do? 95 years old. He didn't die from anything. You know what I mean? Like a heart attack. Or a quick cancer, like a pancreatic cancer or something like that, that kills you in a month. He didn't die of that. Now he's getting in these early years, and it's a little problem. Johnny, I don't know if you were listening or not. I'm not sure if you were listening or not. If you were, great. If not, no problem, but good morning to you. It's sad to see when a loved one, no matter how it was contracted, yes. So it's tough to watch. Because overall, if he didn't smoke, he would be doing great right now. And he does all right, which gives me such great joy that I did quit smoking when I did quit smoking. All right, very good. Very nice, Gianni. Yeah. Yeah. So it's sad to see. He's got to do the treatments, the nebulizer. He's got to do all of these things. And it's just tough. Yes, I'm still going. Yes. Hey, teacher. Yes. It's Saturday. We spend a little more time on Saturday. Johnny, hello from CG2. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So we got good news about Charlie and his daughter. Remember, Charlie buried a granddaughter, guys, and he still powers on. 18 months old. Noelle was 18. Noelle was like 2 years old. So Charlie buried a granddaughter. Now his daughter was battling cancer, and great news yesterday. So far, like I said, with that cancer, Charlie seems to be cancer-free, but he's having trouble with the COPD and the emphysema from smoking. But he's chugging along. He's doing all right. He's apparently cancer-free, but his daughter got a clean bill yesterday that her cancer, after a 3 or 4 year battle, she's in remission, so to speak. So, yes. Yep. I remember Charlie 2 years ago for his granddaughter Noelle's, his granddaughter's, what is that called? She's in the thing that Don Carlo's in. What do you call that thing? What do you call this? What's Don Carlo in? Thing. What is that thing called? Mausoleum? Mausoleum. So Noelle is in a mausoleum, and Charlie a couple of years ago put the light in. He put a light, and there's always a light on. The light stays on all the time. It's crazy. No. I think Don Carlos in a mausoleum. I believe. I'm not mistaken. I know Richie the Boot is in a beautiful mausoleum over here. And as soon as you drive into the cemetery over here, the first one you see is Richie the Boots right there. What, did you see the leather jacket? I showed you the leather jacket. Want me to show it again? Hey, teacher, you want me to show the again? No, we were taking a little survey. Gianni. Now I know what Gianni's going to say. You don't have to go back and watch. I got it right here. So we were talking about, do I bring the leather jacket back out? Do we bring the debt collector jacket back out and wear the leather sports blazer? What do we do with this? What do I do with this? Do I get rid of this? I don't know. We're not taking scores anymore. So it's a beautiful jacket. I mean, I'm a little fluffy now. I was probably a 28 waist when I was wearing that. It's the jacket. I don't think it's going to fit around the Bonzetta because the Bonzetta is now, I'm a 36 waist, I think, 38 waist, and that was 28. So my waist gained 10 inches. So I don't think we're getting it around it. It's leather. It's beautiful, soft leather. Octavia Grace. I'm going to say 1990. When I was first able to make a little cash, I probably bought that. I'm going to say around 1990. Yeah. Don't get rid of it. Everything comes back in style. Yeah, but my belly's not in the style that it used to be. It's just so soft, Gianni. I remember going in and buying that. I was just starting to make some cash with the football slips and everything. And I went in, bang, bang, bang. I want that. Yeah. And I still have it from 1990. It's vintage. Everything vintage is in style. You think so? You think I should wear that out? You think I should wear it out? Okay. I got a problem. I want to talk about something. There is a college called Penn State. And they are the best wrestling program in the United States of America, Penn State. And they're not Ivy League. It's a great school, but they're on the level of Rutgers, so to speak. So why are they cheering against Penn State? They're the best. Del Barton in New Jersey is a what do you call this school? It's a Del Barton is a what do you call this? It's a powerhouse school. Now, when Del Barton school goes to wrestle, a lot of people cheer against Del Barton. Now, is it because they are cocky? Or because they are privileged? But it's not true for all of them. There are some humble kids that are there. So I don't know. It was weird. The whole place was cheering against Penn State. And I thought it wasn't cool. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know what that means, just sicko. My dad's childhood bestie was a heck of a basketball player. Got arrested and did 3 years. They said we thought he'd go to Penn State. But he went to the State Penn. Oh. I can't. You guys are nuts. You guys are out of your minds. Yes. All right, let's check in real quick on a couple of videos here. This is how you're supposed to wake up, okay? Right here. This is how you wake up. Let's see if Uncle Badass can give us a message to start this day off. Uncle Badass, let's do it here. Where are you, Uncle Badass? Let's go.
Morning. Rise and fucking shine, you raging fucking lunatic. Every second you stay in bed is a second your enemies breathe, and we're not fucking having that. The grind is calling. Answer with a fucking war cry.
Uncle Badass giving us a bit of a message. Hold on now. This is a good one. Delilah, this clip that I found, this is a pretty good clip this morning. Let's check this out here. Where is it? This is a good one. Really, I like this message that this old gentleman tells us here. Listen to this.
Focus on others' weaknesses.
Yeah.
Wise people work quietly on their own. Strong people don't waste energy judging. They invest it in building themselves. The more you focus on others, the weaker you become. The moment you focus on yourself, growth begins. Arrogant people focus on others' weaknesses.
Yeah.
Wise people work quietly on their own. Strong people don't waste energy judging. They invest it in building themselves. The more you focus on others, the weaker you become. The moment you focus on yourself, growth begins. Arrogant people focus on others' weaknesses.
Yeah.
Wise people work quietly.
You see, that's how you got to be, man. That's how you got to be. There's other people focused. Like, let's just say, for example, the half hour or so I spend on my show, I'm working on this show instead of watching other shows to find content or something to pick at. Those are weak people. They have nothing to offer you. Yeah. So if you're judging, weak people do this. Arrogant people do this. Narcissists do this. Strong-willed, dedicated, determined, self-accountability type of people work on themselves. So if you, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Work on your channel instead of analyzing or criticizing others. That's a weak individual because they build themselves up by knocking other people down. And that is all they have to offer. Can you fill an hour on YouTube without even referring to another channel? When's the last time you saw? I gave Donna a compliment today. That was the only reference of an outside channel that I made today. Donna had a great message yesterday morning. That's it. Done. Can you do it? This is a challenge. Can you do an hour or two without referencing or insinuating or talking about somebody else's YouTube? If you cannot do that, you're not working on yourself. You're working on what? Any moment taken away from your positive goals, directed towards something else, takes that moment away. Brain space, using it makes you tired. And you need clarity, and you need to stay focused on your goals. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Everything is okay, Octavia. Great. Listen, so some people get into a crush. I mentioned this the other day about Jennifer Page and the lovely Sarah Collins made the video. She heard me talking about it. Before you know it, we got this. All right? We're going out with this song right here. You may not all understand it, but the 80th consecutive Coffee Talks is over. It's just a little crush. Don't get too excited. It's just a little crush. Just a fling. Right? Just a fling. So settle down, relax. It's just a crush. Let's let Sarah Collins take us out and check these lyrics. I gotta go. Tommy Stigs, wishing you all well. This is the 80th consecutive Coffee Talk for 2026. Sarah Collins, take us out with a nice jam. I gotta go. I'll see you all on the YouTube streets if anybody is live around doing this and that. But for now, we're out of here. Ciao. For now.
See you blowing me a kiss. It doesn't take a scientist to understand what's going on, baby. If you see something in my eye, let's not overanalyze. Don't go too deep with it, baby. So it'll be what it'll be. Don't make a fuss and get crazy over you and me. Here's what I do, I play loose. Not like we have a deal with destiny. It's just a little crush. Not like I beat every time we touch. It's just some little thing. Not like everything I do depends on you. Sha-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la. It's raising my adrenaline. You're banging on a heart of 10. Please don't make too much of it, baby. Say that we're forevermore. That's not what I'm looking for. All I can commit to is maybe. So it'll be what it'll be. Don't make a fuss and get crazy over you and me. Here's what I do, I'll play loose. Not like we have a thing with destiny. It's just a little crush. Not like I beat every of you and me.